Tap in, power up, let's go. Bringing tech to life, now you're in the know. Not just specs, it's how we live. From the tools we use to the tips we give. Live streams, deep dives, breaking it down. From set to screen, tech's all around. Apple gadgets, all things new. If it's worth your time, I'll test it for you. Life with Tech Nation is tech for real life. No hype, no fluff, just what feels right. Tips, tricks, insights to see. Making tech work for you and me. Unbox, upgrade, let's explore. What's the future got in store? From daily hacks to what ifs too. I break it down so it works for you. Tech should help, not get in the way. So let's keep it smart, make the most of your day. No gatekeeping, just straight up fun. Press play, join in, we've only begun. Tune in, chat live, stay up to speed. One click away, that's all you need. Life with Tech Nation, it's tech made bright. So let's explore the world of tech tonight.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? We're going to go live here and talk about the iPhone 16e that was dropped today. Let's get some music rolling here too in the background. Guys, I'm actually trying some vertical live streaming here. So bear with me here. I wanted to see how this goes. So what better than to run through what Apple announced today? I have not been home. I just got home and I'm very interested to see what is going on here. All right, so let's jump over to Safari here. Let's check out Apple's website first. So right on their main page, we could see here that they're pushing the iPhone 16e. Let's work backwards. Let's see, what's the pricing at? Where is this gonna fall in? So, $599. Starting at $599. Right, so we got 128 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte, and 512 gig versions. So at first glance, looking at, single cameras, I'm guessing this is their new version of SE. Rather than calling it SE, we're just now calling it E. Let's see. What's in the box? USB-C charger and phone. Sorry, USB-C cable and phone. No chargers anymore. So it looks like they're dropping it right between a 15 and a 16. But yet it's $100 cheaper than the iPhone 15, which is nice to see. But the 15 still has a 2-camera setup. Same size display, 6.1. Oh. So it doesn't look like it's color infused glass back like the other phones. Apple Intelligence, right? That's the big selling point now, right? The 15 doesn't have it. It's looking like it's using the A18 chip, the same as the 16, but it looks like it's one less GPU core than the 16. So how much more is the 16? So 16 is $200 more. So you get an extra core, an extra camera. You get the camera control button. If you go, trying to see like saving $200, you know, I guess every penny counts, right? Thanks, Andre. Of course, I'm getting telemarketers calling me. So, yeah, so optical zooms. So, they're not listing a digital island, is that right? Did they get rid of... No, the digital island's at the top. Interesting. It has the notch, not the little island anymore. So they went back to the notch thing. SOS. I mean, it's easy to compare next to each other here, so we're doing that. So it's about the same video playback as the 15, and an hour less than the 16. So again, it's right in the middle. Okay, so with that said, let's see what they actually say about it. Learn more. Highlights. Drop dead gorgeous. Drop test tough. I'm sure people will start doing some drop tests once they have them in their hands. So it almost looks like they're illustrating the camera capture button as one of the rocker buttons on here. They call it an action button. So I guess it still has an action button. It just doesn't have the capture button on the other side. So, I mean, is it right that they go from the 16E and they compare it with the iPhone 11 off the bat? I mean, yeah, they give you a drop down that you could choose the other ones, but... So, SE 3rd generation? So, it seems... I don't know. They're comparing it to a lot older phones. A18 chip. So again, they're comparing it to the iPhone 12s. So it's strange that, like, you know, why not put an iPhone 15 in this drop-down list and see how it compares to that? They're really trying to show the higher numbers and not give you those comparisons, I guess. It's strange. I mean, it's a nice, you know, it's a better price point, I guess. They push the 15 out by $100, I guess. kind of a trade-off, right? I mean, you're not getting AI with the 15, but you are getting a second camera. You're getting the next level of the A chips. Camera so advanced, it's like getting 2-in-1. Okay, let's see. What do they mean by that? The redesigned 48 megapixels Fusion camera has the capabilities of 2 cameras in one. The 48 megapixel sensor allows up to 4 times the resolution of older iPhone models. So you can capture stunning high resolution images that balance both light and detail. The integrated 2 times telephoto lets you zoom in with optical quality, plus you can shoot incredible 4K video and double video. Again, I mean, comparing it to a 12. Hey George, how's it going, buddy? What do you guys think on this new announcement? Are you running out to get a 16E? Will you stick with your 15? Or will you just jump right to a 16 and skip the E altogether? This little middle ground here is a little questionable. So the big thing is that Apple has developed their own cellular chip. And this is the first device that will have this new chip, which is funny because I haven't really seen them talk about it yet, and I'm still scrolling here. I mean, they talk about super fast 5G capabilities, so it would be here somewhere. Wi-Fi, 5G, eSIM. Connect to satellite. I mean, pushing the satellite thing, but learn about eSIM. No, it's not what we want. Okay, this is them comparing the 16E with 16. Again, yeah, you lose the camera control button. You only get one camera, even though they're saying it's a 2-in-1. I don't know about that. I mean, the pixel density is probably higher, so they're zooming in digital zoom, which is still a digital zoom. All right, so yeah, let's see if we click on tech specs. Capacity, let me zoom in a little more for you guys. So yeah, 128, 256. The height, it's about just under 6 ounces, I guess, 167 grams. The phones are so light and dense now that, yeah. XDR display, Super Retina, 6.1, 2532 by 1170 pixel resolution. 800 nits max brightness with 1200 nits peak brightness. This is basically what we've been seeing in the 16s. Splash and water resistant, Apple Intelligence, the chip. So it's 6 GPU cores, 2 performance cores, and 4 efficiency cores. 4 GPU, 16 neural engine cores. Here's that 2-in-1 camera system. So it's a 1.6 aperture, 26 millimeter. the super high resolution photos. So yeah, they're saying 24 megapixels and 48. It'd be interesting to get this in hand and see how good it really looks. I mean, sapphire crystal lens, panorama up to 64 megapixels. Most of this stuff we know. Video recording 4K to 60 frames per second with Dolby Vision. Slow-mo, it can go up to 240 at 1080p. The true depth camera is 12 megapixels, 1.9 aperture. So Face ID still in there, Apple Pay, Apple Card, Peace of Mind, Cellular. So let's see what this little star means at the bottom in a minute. Locations, video calling, audio calling, playback. I want to see what that star points out to. So I'm just scrolling all the way to the bottom. To identify them. Okay, so the details in the 5G and LTE contacted carrier, cellular technologies. So I really didn't say anything. I didn't see anything about them talking about their new cellular modem. Interesting. Okay, let's jump online and look at our feeds here. Those that don't know, and I guess I'll zoom in a bit here. Maybe we'll do it doubles. We do have a show called Tech Bits where we just go through the news, you know, a couple of times a week. Tech news, but I figured, why not? Let's jump on here and see what other people are saying here since the release. So Apple Insider, new Apple Insider's power. Well, let's see what updates its phone. The new design. Let's compare yesterday's. Yeah, everyone's just looking at it as new low cost. Okay, let's. I'm not going to look at everything. We're just going to look at whoever's talking about the iPhone 16e. There's Apple Insider again. So no MagSafe on the iPhone 16e. Yeah, I saw someone talking about this earlier as well. So I guess that's them trying to save a couple of dollars. I don't know, they pushed so hard for that for so long. So that also means that without the MagSafe, you can't use any of the MagSafe accessories, right? So if you had, I don't know, a mount for your phone or something, that wouldn't work either. You'd have to get a case that has MagSafe in order to connect to it, but you wouldn't be able to charge through it. It looks like some people have their hands on and maybe went to the Apple Store today. You know, that's another good question. I don't think I answered that for myself. When is... Could you buy them now? When's the ship date? So pre-orders start at 5 a.m. Pacific on the 21st and available on the 28th. Right, so the 21st is, pulling up the calendar, is this Friday, and then it's available next Friday. For those interested in picking that up. But yeah, let's jump back to my feeds here. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, buddy? So Apple released the new iPhone 16e today, Daniel. We've been running through what's new with it and, you know, seeing. So pre-orders go on Friday. It looks like they're available next Friday. It looks like it's a cheaper version of the 16. It's a single camera phone that doesn't have MagSafe, but that's using the A18 chip, so like the 16, and it can support Apple Intelligence. So I guess it's to wean people from getting the iPhone 15s and just get them into a 16 already. What's it do? Nothing groundbreaking. I think it's an entry level. It's kind of like the iPhone SEs of the past. It's a cheaper version, but the iPhone 15 ends up being about $200 more. So it falls, you know, a little cheaper. Well, let me, you know, I said that, but let me. Where's those prices again? So here's, oh, I have my wrong browser going. Let's scroll down here for you, Daniel. So, yeah, so the iPhone 15 starts at $700, whereas the 16e starts at $600, right? So it's $100 cheaper. And $200 less than the 16. So, but there's a trade-offs between the 15 and the 16, right? So that's the thing. So it's not such a clear winner on what you should get at this point. It's not like the 16 has everything, the 16e has everything that the 15 does. So it's still a trade-off. And I'm not too sure about this 2-in-1 camera that they're trying to advertise it as. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Bortis. Okay, yep. So we're just scrolling the internet at this point, checking to see what other people are saying. Maybe some people got them in their hands early. Yeah, so none of the current iPhones on sale have home buttons anymore, so they're officially out at this point. iPhone 16e has the longest battery life of any 6.1 inch iPhone. You know, and that could be, again, I haven't seen anything that actually talks about the new modem. I had some other people in our community talking about this earlier. Calling it the C1 is what they were calling the chip. I just out of curiosity with the C1. Yeah, I guess other people are talking about it a bit. So here it goes, the C1. Apple announced its first custom cellular modem with the name C1, debating an all-new iPhone 16e. Yeah, so the modem inside here, but it's funny because the Apple website doesn't really talk about it. So it's supposedly something I've heard they've been working on for about 6 years now. I don't know how it's going to compare to the Qualcomm modems. They've just been doing it for so long and so hard. I'm hoping it's going to be up to snuff and get the same speeds that we see on, you know, Qualcomm chips on Android phones, let's say. They are really killing it and get a lot better speeds than iPhones. And I hate to say that, but it's just true. The new modems contribute to iPhone's 16E power, and this is what I was going to get at. So that other article was talking about how the battery's that much better. I don't feel the battery's that much better. I think a lot of it comes back to this new chip, right? A lot of the battery drain we get is from the cellular usage. So if they're able to better manage the power through making their own modems, it's going to help tremendously, right? If you put your phone into airplane mode, you get how many more hours out of your phone? That's the point. If you're not using those cellular devices or Wi-Fi, or your battery greatly improves. So expanding the benefits of Apple Silicon, C1 is the first modem designed by Apple and the most power-efficient modem ever on an iPhone. Delivering fast and reliable 5G cellular connectivity, Apple Silicon, including C1, the all-new internal design and advanced power management of iOS 18, all contribute to extraordinary battery life. Yeah, so no other devices have this new modem yet. It's the first one out. It could be why they did this. Let's test the modem in, a new phone and not mess with anything that's currently out there. Maybe this is their test. Oh, that's interesting. So, another person, an Apple insider, writes iPhone 16e lacks ultra-wideband tracking and thread radio. Again, it is a budget phone, and they're trying to pull stuff out to keep it at a budget price. Again, in the end, if you're having less features, is it worth it? I don't know, for some maybe. I'm just scanning away here. Okay, yeah, I think we're just scrolling into articles. That's going back a day. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you running out to pick up a 16E? Do you think it's a step backwards? Do you think the AI alone in the phone is gonna make up for the missing features for people that are on a budget? I myself, I have a Pro Max. I'm not running out. I thought maybe it might be an upgrade for my kids. With that said, they don't even have 15s. They're still using, I think, 13s. But is it worth the upgrade? They don't really use MagSafe that much. They use the cameras, being one camera. They have 13 Pros, so they have older ones, but they're going to be missing features that they've come accustomed to. Anyway, guys, it's another Unscripted Moments. Till next time, take care, guys.